But here I am, this little chunky old lady in my mind, compared to the little frisky Zumba teachers, a lot of them, in the native Zumba type of thing, really able to shake it up and I felt really inadequate. And I don't know what I said to God, but God said to me, he said, enjoy and help us save my people.
Save my people. That's how I feel. That's my
And I'm so grateful that we are a part of us. Because I meet a new part of us. He said, help us save my people.
Well, see, like what she's doing, what she does, what Star does that she doesn't realize she's doing.
Us.
Everybody do it's going in the one. This is it right here. These are all the lines of the pyramid. We're all headed in the same direction. The book of promoting, which Duna feels her mission is to promote our efforts and what it is, our method, our modus operandi, whatever it is we're trying to do. I don't really know. That's why I started talking, because I really don't really know how much I'm going to say and how am I supposed to say it. When I come into I want to do more workshops. I want to do more speaking engagements, but I'm not coming there with you thinking I'm just coming there to speak.
Right.
I'm gonna bring you in before I open my mouth to talk to you.
You are a spiritual facilitator.
Wow. Yes.
Write that down now. Write it down.
Yes.
Well, bring no
But
pad and
she
paper.
say that because when I do body work,
You got your phone.
facilitator.
Yeah.
Yes. So it is a spiritual facilitator.
Yes. Spiritual facilitator. So what you facilitate can be anything.
Yeah.
Whatever's in your spirit, out of your book, out of your mind, out of your heart. You are.
So let me share with you let me share with Danny, who I see you as.
Oh.
Okay. See, I know you from the friendship of Alita and the crew, Mita and all them. My encounter with you, of course, was coming to your
Play shop.
your retreat. And she does an excellent job of, her retreat is awesome.
That's where I met Danny.
Yeah, right.
I met her.
And
at her
so,
retreat.
and of course, you said you worked at the water station. And what I do know is that you work with Iana Van Zant, and but you do your own thing. So what we want to support is more of whatever your own thing is, to get you out there.
Let's do another
and
retreat.
Another.
yeah, because I only know that you do retreat. There may be other things in your life that, or how you would like to see the retreat go, to what level.
Okay.
It may be just that. I just want to do retreat for women, but I want a facility, or what I dreamed maybe would be, but I want to build my own space,
I've had that
my
dream.
own, yeah.
Before, and that's not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it could, whatever that thing is, it could be a school for the training of that, So yeah, that's what I want from everybody is what all the different names and functions that you have. There's a specific idea you had for Sankofa, plus those other things that you were saying about, the family and it's your way of teaching what you believe. And for all of us, it's our way, whatever that thing that you just love to do that you want to pass on is about who you are, because you're teaching from who you are, right? And you're teaching from your pain or your joy of that. Like, I don't like to see people do that. That bothers me. Why don't I have a class around that? Let me show you the right way to do that, that type of thing. So yeah, I need that from each of you so that when I walk in, I walk in with full portfolios, the business plan of all these people, right? That's what I need from you. That's also why we say it together, because we do it together, because then, like I said, now I understand you more. I understand more about how you process things. We were talking about, I was saying with Pam, with Star, there's a certain way that she says the telephone number. There's a rhythm that she does. There's a rhythm that she says it and how she says it when she goes up, 313, dun, 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 dun. Yes, exactly. So that is what I would use if somebody was to take her and I had to, before I pay, I want to identify it, that it's Pam, that is Star. So I would say, tell her to tell me my telephone number or her telephone number, and I would be listening for that inflection in her, it would be in the listening, you see. So, yeah, and then, so that's how well I want to get to know you all. That's how well I want y'all to know me. Yes, Pam. Star.
Okay, so let me see if I can understand it. Okay, so each one of us has our own thing that we do. And let's say, for instance, the Elizabeths as a whole, let's say that I wanted to present that to, what are the people called that?
Investors?
Yeah, to an investor. Okay, so if you have the Elizabeth as a whole, and then you have each individual Elizabeth and what they do and how they could take it to a higher plane, then that is more that you can present to an investor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because see, what happens in getting this building is that, I'm saying, I'm not saying that you have to be in the building. I'm just saying how it works. In getting the building or getting the finances for that, they want to know, who are you partnering with? And they want to know, so let's say in case of the building, I don't have to get people to want to come in and spend money or lease. I walk in there with these people, you see.
You already got the team.
Yeah, we already got the whole building filled up. So it'll take them around this amount of time in order to, so year one, by this time I want to have gotten the building, know that I have the building. In year two, I want to have this done, year three, year four, like that. Okay, and year five. So I want you to think like that. What would I really, really like to do? And not just from passion. I want 98% of it from passion, but that other 2% is if I had to do it in order to make the other percentage go to 100, I would do it, So it also, it also positions us to have that we learn to work on the business and not in the business, so that we get other people, and we that's how we pass down from generation to generation, is that we train people to do what we do, and then they take it over, So anyway, matter of fact, I'm not gonna even try to, show y'all on here. We'll just do it online when everybody's on Zoom. Then you can see the presentation.
No,
But
what I've been doing is, like, when I passed out flyers today at Easter Market, and I would tell them, if you go to the website and you click on archives, then you just pick any show that you want, any day that you want.
Ooh, yes,
And you can see the kind of conversations that we have, because they would more than likely do that before they would come on to the live show. And see, let's say, for instance, they go and they do that, and they see the information and the conversations that we have, and they come to us and they say, I need your help.
Mhm,
So they're getting a preview before they, you know.
Yeah, I need your
Just
help.
commit
What
to-
can you do? I have, let's say, for instance, I have these young people that, you know, they do this, they do that. What can you do as Elizabeth to help me? That's what I see.
mhm.
Yeah, cause,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I didn't talk to you about the cancer fundraisers and I'm preparing to talk to Carmanos about,
Mhm. Mhm.
so.
There, I know that, let me tell you what my real preference is. So several people have talked to me about Carmanos and stuff, you know. But I would really like to help an organization that's what they are about, totally, not a side part of it. You know what I mean? Carmanos, they do the regular way, right?
Well,
Or,
my
you talking-
fundraiser is about the
The
holistic
holistic aspect.
aspect of it.
yeah,
And build a pathway for me to bring holistic
Yeah.
services.
yeah,
And that's what I'm gonna be raising money for.
yeah, I hear you.
I
So,
support that.
and that's
I
talking
support
about-
that, the regular.
Yeah.
us.
But there's also I just recently heard, so I'm totally in cahoot with that, totally. There is another organization, I can't, it'd have to come back to me, that's all that they do.
Holistic services.
Yeah, that's all that they do for, they don't have a department like that does that.
Right, right.
That is what they
Right.
do.
Well,
You know,
see,
and it's harder for them,
Mhm.
see, it's harder for them to stay afloat
Because.
than it is for Carmanos,
Right.
because they've got the other departments.
it ain't about Carmino staying afloat, it's about their holistic services program staying afloat.
Yeah, I just want
Because
you to
of
get what I'm
me
saying.
Being a patient
Yeah,
and me
yeah.
raising the funds for.
So how can you mean you're with an organization that deals with cancer treatment the other way too?
Yeah, Carmanos, that's what they are.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what that
I
is.
don't either.
But what I'm saying is, how do you know that the money you're raising is going to go?
Because
to
that's what it's
that
gonna be
fund?
designated for when they approve my proposal.
Yeah, and that's fine, and we would support that in the sense of knowing that it is for that, and we would have our own way legally that the structure is where they make sure that things happen the way we want it to happen through our
Right.
trust and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But what I'm saying is if there's our senior organization would be one that's all they do is holistic, because we want them to stay afloat.
Mhm.
Where Carmanos is a department store, so to say, so they have money coming in
A
from
major.
all over,
And thank
you
God,
know,
that's one of the reasons I'm here, because
yeah,
my medication costs $14,000 a month.
See, that's.
yeah, yeah.
$14,000 a month for the pills I
It don't
take.
even have to cost that much. That's
And
what's
my,
ridiculous.
oh, right, we didn't talk about that part. And my copay is $3,000, so private donors are paying for my meds. That's part of the reason I'm here, because God told me, stop self-medicating for now. Do what the doctor said. What the doctor has me doing is working. And it's giving me an inroad, because the doctor I'm dealing with had to bear witness that when I wasn't taking that medicine, what I was doing, that God had told me to do holistically, was working, because the tumor was shrinking, and she was amazed. How did you do that? I obeyed God. And when I obey God, the tumor has to obey too. But to some extent, I wasn't totally on track. And God directed me, hold off on it, because the tumor, while it was shrinking on one side, it was trying to grow out on the other. It was adapting and finding other places to grow from. And so from what I can see, this whole position that God has me in is a pathway to raising money, so people like me who need that medicine, you know, that's one part of it, but the holistic part of it, I already got a doctor who has to bear witness that the holistic part of it is effective, because she was amazed. God got the glory. When she saw it, she said, tumors don't shrink. How did you do that? I obeyed God.
But do you get the difference in what we're talking about?
I do.
What's most important is that we make sure that those that are doing it full out are supported.
I do.
Yeah, and we can do whatever, we need to do with Carmanos as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When you say those who are do it full out, you know somebody specifically?
I don't,
Okay, well, I do.
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I wanna
And
share.
that, they may have an organization already that all of them are part of that organization.
Yeah.
And then we could, tap into that.
I was just gonna share, my girlfriend, I wanna get the name of the company from her, but I don't remember specifically who it was, but she said that one group that says that they're helping women with their cancer challenges, they really doesn't support, like one group, they come and pick them up, take them to the appointment, help them go shopping,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
I hear you on the holistic, this is separate, because I don't know if she was still doing medical, traditional
That's
medicine.
important.
But she said that there was a group that was doing it. These other groups tell you, oh, we're supporting you, we'll help you get your meds or whatever, but people need help with the grind work.
Right,
know,
right.
Maybe childcare, but Nina said that they were very monumental in helping with things like taking them to appointments, a ride, or being the transportation. Actually, the people that are doing the ground work. I'm not saying this. Commanders don't need no help. They got their supporters. And so in so many words, what I'm saying. They got help. They big names. But like you said, the little people who are doing this kind of work, they don't get as much support because they don't have that name on their backs. You know what I'm saying? They're more so, smaller groups, and it don't matter what color they are, but they don't get the support like Carmanos does. People come out and do a 10,000 people day step and walk for Carmanos, and these other groups suffer because they don't get the support that they get. But we need, and I like to actually make sure that, just like they said, sometimes when they do these major collections, that the people don't get the money. You doing stuff for Red Cross, and Red Cross is helping Red Cross. They're not helping the people.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to make sure that's what I think we're speaking about, that those groups that actually do the groundwork that help.
Well, I'm saying my aunt is dead because she didn't have the money to pay for the treatment that the Cancer Treatment Centers of America have, that also have naturopathic medicine, natural treatment, meditation. They got all of that. But my aunt, she couldn't afford that, and her insurance would not pay for it.
Like that
So-
3,000. You need help with the 3,000.
But
Right.
this fundraiser that we do can also include those who do strictly holistic. So we
Right.
can
I
raise
hear you.
money for
Right.
them
I got that.
in the process.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that, but I'm just saying that there are groups that do the work. Carmanos, they got
But with that Carmanos name, we can raise money for those that we're talking about, according to how I see what I am as leading. me.
Yeah.
gonna get a cut of it too, though. Aren't they gonna get a cut of it?
I'm the one that got to write the check to Carmanos. Or whichever organization. I may have to go through a 501c3. So whoever it is that partners with me on my vision, that includes the Elizabeths, we're the ones that will be writing the check to Carmanos. And that'll be based on how we say that this organization and
Yeah.
that organization is gonna get a piece of this. They'll be getting checks too.
Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful, and thank you for thinking of us in that way, because we will legally, our lawyers will make sure that, and our accountants, our CPA and stuff, we'll make sure everything is right. So, yeah,
Plus
that's beautiful.
Plus the event, vendor tables for each of these organizations. That's giving them a chance to connect
Right,
with other possible sponsors, funding sources, and making other people aware of what they offer.
yes.
So that's the fundraiser I see either at Burke's, the theater space,
Uh-huh.
or at the museum,
Mm-hmm.
and possibly both,
Mm-hmm.
and an annual thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the vendor space, the performer opportunities, opportunities for artists with cancer. We got artists with cancer who need help, because they
Yes.
may even have insurance,
Right.
So opportunities to help raise money for our holistic practitioners, our artists, that kind of thing. At the same time as raising some money, because the check that goes to Carmichael's will probably be for the medications part.
Mhm.
And the agreement will be based on what I propose to them.
Mhm.
But I want to just get back to ask you, are you finished with what information you wanted to share with us? Because before everybody go, I want to do a call and response.
Yeah, go
Oh,
right
okay,
ahead.
well, I ain't
Please,
leaving.
go
I
right
gotta go,
ahead.
But I ain't leaving until that happens.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's past
Our
6.
people in there need to know this is about to happen. Now,
She got,
really
she gotta,
trying to find
she
out.
gotta,
Mama, how long you gonna be?
she gotta fix it and make sure.
To
it-
Tuesday?
In a few minutes, we're gonna do a call and response with Maya, with Mama Ayaba. That's it, right?
This is not electric, is it?
No,
Oh,
round.
oh, you said round. You trying to go this way.
Yeah,
Wait, about 15 minutes to set up.
yeah.
About 15 minutes to set up, you guys. And then we'll be ready to put our ingredients into this special stew.
It smells so good.
But this stew,
Oh, well, yeah, this too.
this stew, yes. This stew.
How is,
Did
Mama
you get your
Marcia?
rings from over there?
I don't know,
Yes.
and I wanted to
Thank
call
you.
her today to see, I hope she can come back. That, I thought that was over.
When you talk holistic,
The bottom is not the side where you
it's
are.
a broad,
Oh, yeah.
it's not, contains, it includes caring and running for in a holistic manner.
Yes.
Okay, baby, you gonna.
Queen mother. Say it for me.
Did you see the book?
I thought it was.
The book on the table for Hawa, I bought it.
Okay.
Now,
Do you need it here in this, right here?
Huh?
Is it in this room?
In that room on the dining table, it's green. That had her roots in there on the dining table, right? Hawa?
I gotta pick up the book.
The head
You need
had
a
roots.
pick?
No.
Okay. Let's see which book I'm gonna buy.
Oh, thank you. And the books are here, anybody wanna make a purchase or order?
Asking what.
You don't have to make a purchase, but you can make an order.
There's 3 choices here.
Yeah, but
And that's the
I,
4th.
What's the name of
but I'm gonna,
your school?
read a little piece from each. one, so
Everett's
everybody
Natural
knows
Beauty
what's in it.
School.
Natural Beauty School.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's the name of this?
What do they do? What they got? Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
So these copies are not for sale.
Not those, no. The man that makes my books, principal,
Natural
he was,
Beauty
he didn't
School.
have them ready for me.
Owner is here.
But these we can buy the actual book. How much is this for? 20?
20.
Which
I
one is
mean,
that?
are negotiable.
Oh, that's the one I want. That's the one you be reading out of.
No, I
No.
mean, yes and no, I read
Yes,
out
I
of
know,
all
out of
of
all
them.
of them, but I,
Yeah, let me show you something about this book. This book, some people who have bought it say they use it for a work book. That page and the page after, see what Thomas Jefferson actually said.
So let me see what my thumb guided me to.
Okay.
You think it'll work?
Whatever works. I'm open.
Oh, okay, call and response. Okay.
You got another one?
Hold on.
Thank you. No, she did not bring me one just like the one I got in church. That's like the one I have in church.
Yes, this is what I want.
Which one?
You know what, I'm gonna put everything right
This piece.
You can change up.
Wow. They even have the same picture. Then y'all have different pictures.
Yeah, right.
It's the same pivot.
That's different than,
So, right. Is this
Yep.
one is,
we had. No, it don't even matter, just make it up. Make it up as you go.
Are you recording this?
Yeah, let me stop this one first. No, not end. Stop recording.